Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy SonTj here to review My Hero Academia manga chapter 285. I was supposed to do a spoiler discussion or something like that since that popped off last time, but I didn't really feel like in the mood. And today's like the anniversary of something important to me, so I'll talk about that later in the video. But regardless, let's just talk about this chapter. So we've been knowing that Deku's been kind of, been a little bit out of pocket with his fight against Shigaraki. Hurting his body, and we start off with this chapter saying back when Deku first got the scar on his arm, that the medical lady was telling him that he probably has 2 or 3 more times of doing this stuff, but after that he might permanently lose his arms. And we already know that Deku's like literally at the beginning of the series said that he's going to be the greatest hero. I don't know if he's going to be the greatest hero with no arms in this beat, but we'll see how that goes. But pretty much Deku is fighting Shigaraki kind of like how Goku was fighting Majin Buu when he went Super Saiyan 3. He just using his black whip and just slinging him back and forth like a yo-yo, hitting him with Detroit smashes left and right. But yeah, Deku's arm looks terrible. But it looks epic though. Like, again, I've been titling a lot of these manga chapters as Deku versus Shigaraki, but it's this thing where like Deku is using 100%, but it's not full cowling, because full cowling his entire body is 100%, so I'm guessing that would give him more power. But regardless, he's putting people like Endeavor and other people to shame. So Deku is the strongest fighter right now, currently. Right now, like, unless you're not talking about Shigaraki, but yeah, this is looking pretty bad here. But Shigaraki's talking about the damage exceeding my regeneration. If I don't focus on defense, I'll probably be blown away. If these heroes hadn't pushed me to my limits. It's interesting to me because it's a lot of foreshadowing for both of these characters, and they're both parallels within each other. Like, Shigaraki is trying to deal with the power of All For One taking over his body, especially the guy All For One trying to take over his body, and Deku trying to withstand the One For All's abilities. So yeah, he's hitting him hard as crap with these Texas smashes, which is insane. But this is a really great chapter for Bakugo. Again, as a person who hasn't been on the whole Bakugo stan wave, because apparently everyone who's in My Hero loves this character, I haven't really been one of those. You know what I mean? I wanted him to do more and earn his stripes, right? And he's been mostly just working on like how to protect Deku. Like, he's trying to get Todoroki or Shoto to cool down Endeavor so he can be ready for a counter strike. Just Bakugo is being a good leader here. He's doing his thing. And you have both Shoto and Bakugo both like teaming up to get Endeavor to help out Deku. And you have some flashbacks of like Bakugo talking to All Might. I don't want to speculate or talk about things I'm not sure of. This is what All Might's saying, because he's the one who's basically created the One For All, right? Isn't it? He's also got multiple quirks that makes you the same with him, even if One For All is some sort of cursed power. So yeah, he's just daydreaming about how bad he treated Deku. Like looking at All Might, just getting like a resurgence of what's going on. It's a flashback when Deku first fought Bakugo with One For All, saying that I'm not going to be your worthless punching bag anymore. It's a lot of great scenes of just Bakugo really just having a great character turn, just like, I want to protect this guy. Like, I treated him badly and I'm going to help him out. Now, you see that Endeavor comes in, like grabs him, and just preparing Deku to like hit him with a freaking Omega blow. But Endeavor does Prominence burning the crap out of Shigaraki. But then here comes All For One taking over Shigaraki's body, knocks Endeavor to the side. And you see these black tentacles come after Deku, which All For One is yelling "Little brother." But Bakugo comes in, rushing in, like exploding like over like 30 times, like having just nothing but just like dreams of of how he treated Deku and them like growing more as friends. And he just says, without thinking, my body simply moved on its own. Fantastic chapter. This made me a legit Bakugo fan, man. Like, again, I'm not a fan of his his loudmouth self, but yeah, this is a great turnout for Bakugo as a character, and Bakugo and Deku's relationship as like really great friends. I like that even though Endeavor is like not as prominent, funny enough, as he should be, because he is the #1 hero. The fact of the matter is that I'm afraid about Deku's arm, because Deku's arm is just nuts. Like, he's gonna have like a big gigantic scar now, unless like, you know, they don't like follow up with that. Bakugo as a character, he's like being a leader, coming up with a plan, just feeling all that guilt, how he treated Deku, talking about how One for All is like a curse, and a thing about All Might. Overall, man, a fantastic chapter. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this video to 8 minutes a day to get that extra ad revenue, but yeah, this chapter was incredible. I don't know how long All for One is going to be able to control Shigaraki's body though, because that's insane to me. That I'm guessing he was just waiting for Shigaraki to take so much damage that he takes over his body. So again, incredible chapter. Let me know what you guys say in the comment section down below. Yeah, Bakugo, is he going to live? I think so. Like, come on, he's like the biggest money maker for this entire series. If they can't kill an old man like Gran Torino, they're not going to kill Bakugo. But yeah, man, as a guy who, you know, who wasn't like, you know, a Bakugo stan or a big fan of the character, I think this chapter really won me over. I was still like an apology when he's like in the hospital bed or something. But yeah, man, I can't wait for this to be animated. I just really like, here's my thing, right? Deku went through an entire like training arc of like using his legs, you know, doing different stuff. Why didn't he use Black Whip with like I don't know, like to like Detroit smashes, but through his legs? Like, why did he only rely on his arms? I kind of feel like he should have been kicking him a lot more than just swinging his arms. Like, can anyone like give me some more clarity on that? Because I know there was some chapters before when he was like using his legs and he was kicking them, but I feel like on this one he just kind of like, he's kind of forcing the issue with the arm stuff. But also, yeah, so what I meant by anniversary, like today is the anniversary of my mom's passing, so I'm gonna be taking a little bit off. But granted, I say all that, but I've been really procrastinating on some homework, so I got to get on that stuff. But more videos gonna be coming out soon. I think my next video should be how strong is Master Roshi. I'm going to be trying to figure out how that's going to go. And I'm going to be getting together with a couple of my friends so they'll continue to try to rewatch a bunch of anime so I can eventually make that top 50 list. 'Cause I already have a list, but I want to make sure that, you know, it's not one of those like, you know, I'm using nostalgia actually instead of watching the actual content. But yeah, man, anyway, this video is getting a little bit long. SonTj, peace. Love y'all. Make sure you protect your loved ones and be safe out there. Peace.